High 7 to Rock, my two-time heavyweight champion of the world. I'm rocking with LadyChann.
Hey guys. Well. The hypocrisy is in the building. It's a hypocritical building. What are you talking about, Shan? I hear you ask, I hear you say. Okay, I know you guys are all aware of Lennox Lewis coming out on record being the ultimate Anthony Joshua hater. Mount up. We'll forget the regulators. We've got the hater. And Lennox Lewis going tooth and nail at any time he can with Anthony Joshua. He was recently on Twitter on big Muhammad Ali's birthday, going back and forth with Eddie Hearn, talking about how Eddie Hearn is bad for boxing because he didn't allow the Wilder fight to happen with Joshua, and Joshua's resume will not be solidified and his legacy will not be solidified by taking such a fight as Francis Ngannou. You know, the money there's. Let me see if I can find some of these tweets, because this was like a few days ago. But I'm going to update you on why the hypocrisy is entered the building. So stand by.
He's beaten Deontay Wilder, Dillian White, Derek Chisora. Do you think he's been managed right? Yes, he's made a lot of money. He's featured in WWE. But if he was with you, would you have done things differently with Tyson Fury?
At the end of the day, he's going to want to do what he wants to do. Like, what he hasn't done, in my opinion, is create a legacy that he could have, given his ability. A lot of people think I criticise Fury a lot. I actually rate him unbelievably. And I think he would be the favourite against Alexander Usyk. But to be a great, like the reality is, you just said about his heavyweight run as world champion. That's his defences. You can't start talking about him in the same breath as great undisputed champions or legends of the past without beating Usyk, without fighting AJ, without going through every top fighter of that era. So, but I get it, you know, it's a money game. He's making a lot of money to fight a bloke that's never boxed before, but he should be fighting Alexander Usyk for a lot more money. But he also understands how tough that fight is. He's not stupid. He knows boxing. But, you know, I feel like he could have the chance to go down as a true great, and hopefully that's important to him.
How you girls? LadyChann? Not me. Not me. No, sir. No, not me. Y'all can tell you why, see? Hear this. Listen. Me and the caramel teaser, cute face teaser, stiff titty round body, big cocky pleaser. Me love a tart teaser, forgive me when me need them. I'm on the passport body and all the visa. Big pumpy squeezer, bad man from Reba, one bad man in ya, like I Katina. Not take the heat, then nobody come in ya. Win, yo, so yes, slap it on, wrap it, then put it on repeat. And stamina steamer, me do it breeder, big time freaker, no concealer. Nike just do it and bring all the feeder. Avalon beater, long John seeker, be a Marley, not pop, just reader. Act like Tika, yo, I saw me talking. Hear this, cocky me no run down, no, not me. Can't give me one rope, slam, not me. No way, behind, but don't touch my weed. Make sure you have a fresh smoke when you breathe. Me LadyChann, no, not my lead. Love it hardcore, no soft styling. From the bed to the floor, like a crime scene. Check two twins so you can't breathe. IC3 always please me. Could the IC2 tell me what you gotta do? IC1 like Julius Caesar, king of the Greeks, cause them no outfit do it. Deep voice, my choice, nice to meet ya. Take it down now, then back up like a tweeter. Fully gas up, top up me meter. Keep it gully, daddy we creeper. Follow the leader. I want it dirty, send out the cleaner. 19 alarm, get me them on the scene. Ring the alarm, roll one up with the team. See, in a purple ears, in my dead green, just born with it. You can't catch my scene, big storm with it, if you know what I mean. Cocky me no run, no, not me. Can't give me one rope, slam, not me. Back up behind, but don't touch my weed. Make sure you have a fresh smoke when you breathe. LadyChann, no, not my lead. Love it hardcore, no soft styling. From the bed to the floor, like a crime scene. Take two twins so you can't read me.
She love the way that I slam it, get a million, juke 100 stabbing. We go hard all night on a mad ting. Now the neighbours wanna know what's happening. Tell them no joke ting, one bag of daggering. Stiff body, left gal staggering. On the phone you was hyping ting. Now you here wanna see, can you manage it? Good body girl versus the stallion. I'ma roll this suit and go hammer again.
Remember that Lennox Lewis, once he got his ass beat by Oliver McCoy, and then who was then Manuel Steward's was the coach, and then Lewis sought him out, and you didn't take that rematch. He didn't take that rematch for a good 2.5 to 3 years. for that rematch. I don't know if AJ's ever done something like that. He's done an automatic rematches with Andy Ruiz. He's actually in the one on the list of like maybe 5 or 6 fighters that have had one straight off of within a 6-month period on a straight automatic rematch. Himself, Floyd Patterson, Muhammad Ali. Dillian White's actually in there with the Povetkin. You know, when Anthony Joshua's lost, when he lost to Usyk, he ran that straight back. Didn't take him 2 years. You was one of the people that was advocating, I remember, saying that, you know, he shouldn't go straight back into that fight because it's a hard fight. And that fight's really hard for Anthony Joshua. It's a hard fight. Yeah, it's a hard fight. No, man, you was advising that Anthony Joshua just duck it. You know, he still didn't win the fight, but you wanted Anthony Joshua to do what you did. Circle the block for 2-3 years and then try come back and, you know, have the rematch. Well, Anthony Joshua didn't do that. You know, you need to stop basing him off of your own standards, Lennox. It seems like, yeah, you're getting a bit nervous that Anthony Joshua is encroaching on what you seem and what you deem as your territory. It's not your territory. You've written history. We get it. We got it. You're an ATG. You're one of the best, but you're not acting like an ATG. You're not acting like one of the best. You're absolutely acting like you're one of the motherfucking worst out here, Lennox. You have to call him Lennox now. Not Lennox Lewis. It's Lennox Lewis. Okay. Coolio and the gang. You like it, Lennox? We love it. Even though I haven't gone on to Eddie Hearn's Twitter, because I just want you to see Lennox Lewis's clown tweets and clown replies. Eddie Hearn was just like, listen, mate, you've been going against Joshua since the beginning of time. Like, let it go. It's good enough for Ngannou to fight Fury, the now WBC champ. He said he's got the belt and nothing can go forward without this, and etc. Anthony Joshua can do what he wants to do. Why don't you mind your business? Shouts out to Boxing Beats and Rhymes, because he said the same damn thing. I've just seen that tweet only now. I didn't see it at the time. But you know, everyone's like, mind your goddamn business, Lennox. The point you're trying to make is that you're just a damn hypocrite. That's the point, Lennox. The point we're trying to make is like you're a Fury fanboy or Wild Debt. That's the point, Lennox. As you can see, Lennox Lewis is for real. Lennox, like Anthony Joshua said, Lennox Lewis, great fight. He's a hell of a fighter. He was a 5-star fighter, but right now he's a 5-star clown. The payaso is en el edificio. Ya tú sabes. Some clown business. So as you can see, he said, you know, oh, Anthony Joshua fighting Ngannou. What's that going to do for his legacy? Well, is this what you mean, Eddie Hearn? Well, you know, Eddie Hearn said, talking about Tyson Fury as the reigning WBC heavyweight champion, fighting France's unranked Ngannou at that time. And, you know, if it's good enough for the goose, it's good enough for the gander. Anthony Joshua is not a reigning champ at the minute. He's a former 2-time unified champ, but not a champ. So he's doing it, yes, to tick over, because the IBF may not be available straight away for the Fury Usyk fight. And this is what Turkey Al-Sheikh, His Excellency, wants to see. And you can make a little money on the side. Well, a lot of money on the side. Why not? So I'm not sure why high in sodium, salty Lennox, Mr. Lewis, is so peeved with Anthony Joshua's career. As you can see, all those tweets there. All the tweets, Lennox. Why? Why all these tweets? So then I'm going to let you know the hypocrisy. You know, the internet is undefeated. Shouts out to you for sending me this on Twitter. She is I and I am her. Oh, Twitter at LadyChann. Follow me. So I'm going to send you, you know, this. Kaboom. Stand by.
Do you feel like Tyson is hurting his legacy with this Ngannou fight?
No, I think, he's in it for the money. I mean, it's ridiculous money for this type of fight.
Yep.
And, I would have signed that same thing if I was him.
Well, I guess. Do you feel like Tyson is hurting his legacy with this Ngannou fight?
No, I think, he's in it for the money. I mean, it's ridiculous money for this type of fight.
Yep.
And, I would have signed that same thing if I was him.
Well, I guess. Do you feel like Tyson is hurting his legacy with this Ngannou fight?
No, I think, he's in it for the money. I mean, it's ridiculous money for this type of fight.
Yep.
And, I would have signed that same thing if I was him.
Well,
So, the Fury, he's a Fury fanboy through and through, Lennox Lewis. Look what you just did. Lennox Lewis is, remember, he called PBC fights. So he's Showtime, Fox commentator. And to me, he's either a Wilder or a Fury. Because every time Fury fights, he's in the locker room praising Fury, doing the best, like he's the best thing since sliced bread. I don't know if it's because Anthony Joshua didn't sign with him out the gate coming out of the Olympics, but he's been banging on AJ from dusk till dawn, and right back round to dust, and up Fury's anal canal like no other. And anything Fury does, it's okay. So I think that he's a PBC guy, and they have to props up, Tyson Fury and lame-ass Wilder to make it look like they was the best of an era, best of an eons, the liars are in the buildings. It's a fabricated building. With Fury getting knocked down and Wilder getting molly-whopped by Joseph Cheerleader Parker, the narrative of these lot being like the best in the era has left the building. Oh, he's sitting on his PBC soapbox, Lennox Lewis. I see him, I fucking see him. I see you, Lennox, I see you. And, you don't address me back on Twitter because Doppy know all for frightened. Those who are Jamaican know what I mean by that. So, the hypocrisy, it's laughable. We're all laughing now, Lennox. We're laughing at you. Oh, it's okay. Oh, Tyson Fury wants to do it. It's money. I would have signed right on that dotted line. It's a floating rim shot. So there you go. I just wanted to thank you, Mr. I forget your name, my bad, but thank you for showing me this piece of footage, because I knew there was contradictory evidence and I'd seen him do it in other things, but this, bellissimo. Anyway, I thought I'd bring it from you to me. Ew dares, Rodders, ew dares. Anyway, I'm gone. Hey girl, it's LadyChann, rep nonetheless. Come box with Shan. CHANN. The checkmate is in the building. CHANN.